I do not know if this is early, if this is late, or if this is on time. We are all from different places with different daylight savings. However, one thing is certain. It is the time. The time for what, you may ask? Well, it's time for Tardis Wiki Roulette. Hello, hello, greetings, salutations, and greetings of salutations. I hope we're all doing wonderfully today. What's that about rubbish robots from the dawn of time? Who knows? Who dares to dream? Join our Discord. I am alive, yes. I am alive, yes. I like to leave on the stream starting soon for a few minutes before I actually go on live. Because that way, I will come into all of your beautiful faces. And it's a wonderful thing. And I'm not just standing here to an empty room, which can get very depressing at times. Get your suggestion. What was your suggestion? Because they're about to come in thick and fast. How is everyone... John Kerry. How is everyone doing on this fine, fine day? I'm glad you've all chosen to come here and hang out with me on Tardis Wiki Roulette on Something Blue Audio. It's a wonderful thing. All our wonderful faces he's spying on us. What do you mean plagiarism? Is that the suggestion or are you accusing me? Thank you for adding the soup. Add Pied Piper to the wheel? I'm adding plagiarism to the wheel anyway. Add the Pied Piper to the wheel? Yeah, I'll do that. I'll do that. I have suggestions. What suggestions do you have? Give me your suggestions, Xavier. Let's start this one off with a bang. Faces? Now I'm scared. Well, you know. Still nobody likes you, James Somerton. Oh goodness. I'm waiting to see what these suggestions are. I'm sure they're very exciting. We have 178 things on the wheel right now. This is a bit insane. Hopefully we can knock a few off today. You may have changed your appearance. I am not James Somerton. What is happening? I'm really confused. I'm so confused that my Mountain Dew suddenly turned into a water bottle off screen. Like, how the fuck does that... Ah, it happened again! What the shit? Now, for real, I think we should spin the wheel, though. I think we should definitely spin the wheel. We're waiting for Xavier, I imagine. Oh, John Who, Jillian Who, please come back in Series 11. I know who John and Jillian are. Okay. There we go. Continuity troubles happens to us all. Okay, let's actually just spin the wheel now. I think that's probably the best course of action here. What do you think, Hal? Are you ready to spin for these wonderful, wonderful people?
Yeah, baby.
Fantastic. Random page. Insert delay tactic. Alright, I'll pop these all on the wheel. The Doctor. I think it's really funny that we've done 38 episodes of this and the Doctor has not shown up yet. Doggerland, I know what that is. It's not what you think, although it's also what you think. Double the pages, double the spin. Loser, hand gesture, alien language, the lost dimension. I'll put those into. Ah, there we go. Perfect. Oops, we almost at 40. We are almost at 40 episodes, that is true. I hope we make it. What's today? Is today 38 or 39? It's one of them. Najawin makes the loser hand gesture at Jarl. Najawin actually can make the loser hand gesture at Jarl, because Najawin is my strongest soldier, because Najawin was at the Baldur's Gate stream last night on Twitch. You should all check out Wild Magic on Twitch and watch and come hang out while we play Baldur's Gate. And you can play Pokemon and another turn-based RPG in the thing. It's pretty good. Anyway, onto that. I'll probably plug it again at some point. Let's go on to Tardis Wiki. Najawin has literally just been running it in the background. You've been catching Pokemon though. Don't think I didn't see you. Alright, let's see. You can literally have it running in the background. That's also fine. I still get the viewer. When you I do mention them. I mention them every time they pop up, because I know that there are people who just like to have it on in the background. Most people who watch Twitch streams just like to have them on in the background. That's how they work. What's Ligma? I don't know what Ligma is. What is Ligma? Ligma nuts. I don't know. What is Ligma? Is that the joke? Is the joke Ligma nuts? Because that's the first thing that popped into my mind. I'm looking up what Ligma is now. Oh, yes. Why are you sighing? Are you... Oh, God. I can tell it's going to be one of those days. Penis is going on the wheel now. That's the stage we've reached. Okay. Let's see what we got on the TARDIS Wiki with our random page, shall we? Houston was a city in Texas on the south coast of the United States. In 1969, Apollo 11 reported to Houston. Houston was in contact with Recovery 7. A deep space monitor was established in Houston by the late 20th. Isn't Houston landlocked? Why does it say it's on the south coast? I thought Houston was landlocked. It looks like it's landlocked in this fucking image. A map showing the location of Houston. It has a port. Oh, well now I feel like a dumbass. I don't know geography. Houston, we have a problem. There we go. I'm glad someone got to make the joke. A map showing the location of Houston appeared on a screen at Unit HQ in Geneva. The mission control for the 2050 Bowie Base 1 mission was located in Houston. The war between the enemy and the Great Houston. Oh, speaking of wars, has everyone seen the leaked image of the Sea Devils from the war between land and sea? Has everyone seen it? I will wait for responses before I discuss it further. The port of Houston is one of the world's largest ports. Wikipedia. I like what Aristide has to say about it. Yeah, that's how I feel about it too. They've made them look all humanoid. They look like pretty sea elves now. Like, yeah, I don't like it. Not to sound like everyone else, but I hope it's not a cedar. I agree. I agree. Been staying off Vici Twitter. C-Twink. Is Vici Twitter, like Twitter? Do you mean like... I'm not going to call it X. Either it's a hybrid or something from the Underwater Menace. I will put sex ed in Craig. It's fine. It's definitely a sea devil. The thing is, even if they add more CGI elements to it, like, it's still making the sea devils look more humanoid. because they want the audience to like treat them sympathetically, as opposed to just trusting the audience to treat a non-humanoid creature sympathetically. It's like exo-racism. Yeah, that's the one. The Vichy regime in France being the occupation regime allied with the Nazis. Oh, okay. Apart from the Legends of Sea Devil's design being a bit static, the design was so good. It was very, very good, yeah. I am hoping there will be a variety of Sea Devils, only some of which look like that. Maybe. Maybe. I have doubts, though. I don't think they're going to get that clever with it. Personally, I have doubts and fears. Alright, so... have we read all of the Houston article? We have. Then we're going to... The story was questionable at the very least, but looked visually good. But some of it looked visually good. Elements of it did. Elements of it were some of the worst stuff I've ever seen on a professional production of TV. But some of it was good. The Legends design were worse than the original. They were worse. No, I agree that they're worse than the originals. I just think they're an okay redesign for like modern Who. I do not think they're better than the originals. If this stream gets 10 likes, I will. Yeah, no. If this stream gets 10 likes, then I will read Craig the Panda's Alpha Centauri apology video script in Alpha Centauri's voice. That is true. I am a man of my word. The production design and VFX were good. The blocking and direction were awful. Yeah, alright. I'll give you that. But those designs weren't as bad as, you know, the Sea Elves. Yeah, I know. It just... Yeah. It's got a lot of... What's got a lot of Arc Beetle people in it? I don't know. Because I missed that part, but that's okay, because we're going to spin the wheel again. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Oh, blue sky. This stream? Well, nobody made a starter pack, so how can I, who doesn't have an account, know this? I don't have an account on Blue Sky either. It's okay. I got rid of Twitch on my phone. Not Twitch. Twitter. I have Twitch. Subscribe to my Twitch. No, I got rid of Twitter on my phone. Because it was not good for my mental health to have Twitter on my phone. I think I made the right decision there. Anyway, let's look up Kind Weekly. We looked this up before, I just don't, for some reason it stayed on the wheel. And I think it might have stayed on the wheel again, shit. You should make a Twitch account. You should! Craig, you should make a Twitch account and then follow me and watch my streams on Twitch. You should do that. You should totally do that. I go for like 4 hours a night. It's pretty good. I also stream on Twitch. Not yet, no. But there will be some someday. All right, let's take a look at what we have now. Kind Weekly. We're going to look at that page again. That's fine. Let's make sure that we're not on the wheel. Hey, here we go. A magazine existed in 1965. Just one, only one, until 1966. And then there were 4. In an account dated to January 1963, 3 issues of the magazine were present during MI5 agent Captain Blacker's documents aboard his yacht. This is from fucking Captain Scarlet! You fucks! It's a puppet magazine! It gets me every time as well, which is the really crazy thing. Didn't we do this one twice? We'll be doing it a 4th time as well, because I forgot to remove it from the wheel. It'll come round again at some point. I'm a very organized streamer. Can you tell? All right, let's spin. Yeah, baby. Hang on. How do the adults sound in Charlie Brown? Yeah, like, how do the adults sound on Charlie Brown? Let me hear it. We don't know? Okay then. I guess I'm just gonna read it in my regular voice. Ashlyn was the ex-girlfriend of Graylin Saeves. They parted ways somewhat abruptly on Graylin's birthday, though they ultimately remained on good terms, although preferring not to bring up their past relationship. She eventually started travelling through the 10,000 Dawns with the tourist alongside Shona, Pathway, and Miranda. The group were among Graylin's friends from across the multiverse who answered Archimedes von Anarabe's call for video greetings when Graylin was forced to spend her birthday in quarantine. The girl's video was, however, somewhat awkward due to Shona lively bringing up Ashlyn's status as Graylin's ex. The character is Ashleen Oswin, a recurring character of the 10,000 Dawn series. She was drawn in illustrations with the understanding that she resembled actress Jenna Coleman, better known to Doctor Who fans for the part of Clara Oswald. The 2020 short story Should Old Acquaintance Be Forgot, part of the 10,000 Dawns April Fool's Day spin-off of the Forgotten Heroines of 10,000 Dawns, suggested that Ashleen's resemblance to Clara from the Doctor's universe was in fact no coincidence, as Ashleen was a lost splinter of Clara's, and even that she was the individual posing as Clara whom the 12th Doctor briefly interacted with in Twice Upon a Time, rather than actually Clara herself, as was the official intent. As this release contained no pre-existing license to any DWU concepts, merely including just this instance of mere implication, it is not covered by this wiki. Switch to the wiki, please. Was I not on the wiki that entire time? I'm like really sorry. There we go. Can I ask, Najawin, real quick, if you really think it's like we're in this much danger, why are you putting this stuff in my chat, thus putting me at risk? Like, why? What have I done to upset you? No, I'm sure it's gonna be okay. Let's spin the wheel again though, just to be safe. Just to be safe. Funny, that's not a funny prank at all. That's not funny to me. I'm a human fucking being. I've got a family. If you guys ever pull a funny prank that negatively impacts my life, this is all over. Like that day. A vague statement about being careful isn't gonna matter. I hope you, I know you're right. This movie is fucking epic. Just don't get me killed, guys, okay? Please. Please. That's all I'm asking. That's all I'm asking. Right, let's spin the wheel.
Yeah, baby.
Requiem, unproduced novel. That's what Bill said. That does not make me feel any better. By the way, I'm watching The Last Dragon. Would rather you didn't die except that one universe where Earth got obliterated. Thank you. I'm okay with dying in that one because it happened to everyone. Requiem, unproduced novel. Requiem was an unproduced Doctor Who novel pitched by Lawrence Miles to BBC Books in late 1998 while writing Interference. It would have been the first in a mini-series of 6 connected books published over 2 years in the BBC Past Doctor Adventure slots and featuring a future incarnation of the Doctor. Requiem would have been set on a future version of Gallifrey, paranoid about the approaching war in heaven. Suddenly, a huge black bone-like would have been materialized over the capital, and rather than firing sat there waiting. Oh, by the way, I'm watching the last Tardis Wiki Roulette. It is getting out of hand. Please stop. I'm scared too. Okay? Miles delivered an impromptu pitch for Requiem and its accompanying novel was to edit a Stephen Cole in the lobby of BBC Worldwide, but the concept was never seriously considered. 8 months later, Cole and co-author Peter Angelides wrote The Ancestor Cell, which also featured a black bony structure hovering over Gallifrey. Why is that so fucking funny? In the lead up to the war as part of a faction paradox conspiracy. Let's have a little talk. Have we done the war unproduced novel? I don't think we have. I'll pop that one in the wheel, yeah? Oh god. How many likes does the video have, by the way? I need to check that real quick. How are we doing? Are we close yet? Hope we're close. 5 likes. Come on, guys. You can do better than that. SBA, go back and read the quote. You mean this quote? This one here? You mean this one? I will go and read the quote. Stephen calls me up and starts haranguing me, saying things like, "It's not remotely like your story. What are you talking about?" From what I can gather, what's on board the Black Bony thing in the Ancestor Cell is completely different to what was on board the Black Bony thing in Requiem. So I'd say there isn't enough similarity for a lawsuit or anything. Okay, we're up to 7 likes now. We're doing better. I need 10 though. I need 3 more. Log into a burner account and do this shit, people. Oh, God. Alright. I think we need to spin the wheel again. I think I need to inject some more random chants into my veins. Let's do this. Yeah, baby. Oh, come on. Give me something good. Yeah! Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Alright. What section are we doing for Panda? Because for those of you who are not in the know, every time we land on Panda, because it's such a big page, we do a different segment of it rather than the whole page, because otherwise we'd be here all day. So, which might not be a bad thing, to be fair, because I mean, my god, is it a long page. It's longer, I'm pretty sure, than some of the actual companions on the TV show. We keep hitting Panda. Panda keeps on, like, manifesting himself. That's what's really happening there. Lionel Pando. That really is fucking... It is? Oh my god, yes! I will do Lionel Pando. I will do that. That sounds great. One alternative version of Panda was the villainous Lionel Pando, who used Iris's bust to summon an army of alternate pandas to San Francisco on New Year's Eve, 1999. Among the countless versions of Panda to emerge were vampires, cyborgs, and giants, who Pandau intended to use to conquer the multiverse. Others Panda theorized to have been brought through the rift were Traffic Cop Panda, Construction Worker Panda, and Native America Panda. Why? During his mocking of Pando's plans. All pandas were shown to have an aversion to tonic water, demonstrated when Iris poured a whole bottle onto a vampire panda that had been assaulting hospital visitors. Oh god, that's really good. Funnily enough, this is just scratching the surface of the stories that feature Panda. Of course it is. Of fucking course it is. Ah, god. I know! I know, the wheel is looking crazy. Because we keep adding more stuff to it every week. There's 190 things on it now. Oh god, I shouldn't have said that. You're going to try and make it an even 200 now. Let's see. TikTok World. TikTok World was a planet that the first Doctor, Susan, Barbara Wright, and Ian Chesterton visited, one where time was in a constant state of flux. The Doctor suspected that it was located near or in the Cleaver Square, a galaxy some considerable way from Mutter Spiral. He went on to further theorize that when space-time vessels pass near the planet, its unusual properties caused them to malfunction and crash, although the ship's emergency landing protocols remained online long enough to eject their crew, while the normal spacecraft would pass by without issue. Prior to the arrival of the Doctor and his friends, Nocta, Hall, and Kata had all become stranded by the planet, the former having survived all the Zesto by hiding in a Zero cabinet. Zesto sounds like something you would put on pasta. It's comforting that we aren't running out of pages, to be honest. I know! I know, it is comforting that we aren't running out of pages. We've got 10 likes! Did we do it? Oh my god! Let's do this. Let's do this. Let me bring it up. Let me bring it up. One second. We're doing this. Hang on. But yeah, let me roll back the clock really quickly. Oh no, hold on. I need to like copy and paste it. Because the join the Discord thing is in the way. Oh, because of course it is. 1 second. Opening a Drive document and copying and pasting it in. 1 sec. Alright. Doing this. We're doing this. You can trust me on that. I hope you realize a lot of people are going to take this the wrong way, but I'm a good sport. You can trust me on that. Off-brand Pete Tyler site. You saw a pride flag today and it filled you with joy. That's really nice. We need pride flags to appear more in the DWU. It's weird that it appeared 3 times and that's it. Well, I mean, Doctor Who is a little bit conservative, like, inherently. It seems like whenever they do, like, progressive stuff, it's largely lip service. At least certain aspects of the modern Doctor Who universe. Mumble, 13's queer baity t-shirt, mumble. Yeah. That's accurate. Alright, let's take a look at this one, shall we? So I gotta do this in Alpha Centauri's voice, so let me just It's sort of up there. It's up there, and then you do receive pronunciation. That's just a Moffat and Chibnall problem and occasionally RTD. I would say it's a Chibnall and RTD problem. I would say that Moffat is probably, like, generally the furthest left of the showrunners. People just kind of give him shit because he's not the best on gender politics because he's a sitcom writer from the 90s. But in terms of his actual, like, messaging and stuff, he tends to be the closest to being correct out of all of the showrunners that attempt messaging. Because I'm convinced Dot and Bubble was a fucking accident. It's like, Dot and Bubble was written by the man who thought that Martha and Mickey just belonged together for some reason. So, I don't know. Enough delays. I'll do the thing. Give me a second. Pride flag needs to go on the wheel. It's more important than this stupid Alpha Centauri thing. Besides, I want to make you wait. What happened to the another one I write? Okay, here we go. I've got it. I've got it. I've got it. There it is. So, I knew this was my first video on YouTube, but I would like to apologize for my actions against black people. Because I was on a show back in the 70s called Black and White Minstrel Show. I was a special guest on that show once, and I don't know what I am saying. And 6 decades later, people found out that I'm a racist, and I was surprised. Was there like more of that? Or was that all of it? Hold on. Yeah, that's it. Thankfully, anyway. Please forgive me. Bye. There you go. There you go. There you go. Someone can clip that out of context. What do you mean? No, 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 no. I did the thing. I think you've earned a spin. I think I've earned a spin too. Oh God. Oh God, you wouldn't get Mr. TARDIS to do that. I tell you that right now. All right, let's spin the wheel.
Yeah, baby.
Dr. Yes's universe. If it somehow got deleted, Craig, there had to be a reason it got deleted. They don't just disappear. It's a YouTube comment. It's not Amelia Earhart. Alright, let's look up Dr. Yes's universe. Someday this shall be valid. She's got less than 10 lines. Who's got less than 10 lines? One parallel universe existed alongside that of Dr. Doctor. It was home to Dr. Yes, Patient 2, and yeah, who solved problems across the galaxy and saved whole planets from disaster, according to Patient 2. Dr. Yes was aware of an individual called Doctor Who, despite apparently being from a parallel universe. Yes claimed that they were from a more advanced ship relative to the Starshed, light years away. Oh, Trudy, who I was speaking about being little more than a background character, she's mentioned about 3 times and appears in 3 scenes in a single episode. Yes, but she did get a lot of trans people to post excitedly on Twitter about the episode, thus boosting its overall online reach, which would have been a factor that Disney Plus would have looked at in whether to commission the show or not. And that's what really matters, you know. It's corporate synergy, you know. Yeah, no, I agree. I think it's horrific. Make a trans companion or get the fuck out. And a proper one! Rose Noble doesn't count. All of Ruby's friends are basically non-existent. She's... Yes, I kind of agree with Xavier. I kind of felt like that was a bit misleading. Carla had the standard RTD mum treatment. That is true, but like... She's the best RTD mom we've had since, like, the first, so I didn't really mind. Like, she was great. The RTD moms are, like, essential to his runs. Without the RTD moms, like, none of them would work. I'm serious. Alright, let's take a look. When the Starshed crew's counterparts began to close the portal, AIEIO told them that they should go back through and return to their universe. But Dr. Yes suggested that he could stay in Dr. Doctor's universe, living together in the Starshed, an idea that Starshed's crew were displeased with. The crew of the Starshed then tricked their counterparts into entering the shower to clean it, before sending them down the chute. I skipped a lot. What did I skip? Oh, I see what I skipped. So I called my guards to unalive the creators of the black and white minstrel show. There you go, I did it. I did it. I almost feel like he's sort of working through his own trauma on camera though. Kind of uncomfortable. Are you talking about RTD or me? There. I do like the fact that Rose Noble just stands in the room. Yeah, you keep serving nothing. It's unbelievable, man. Russell Theobald Day. Is that... What is his actual middle name? It can't be that. I don't mind skipping Dr. Law. Yes soon deduced that they were alternate versions of each other, noting that some Wally had opened a portal into a parallel universe. When the Starshed crew's counterparts began to close the portal, AIEIO told them that they should go back through and return to their universe. But Dr. Yes suggested that they could stay in Dr. Doctor's universe, living together in the Starshed, an idea that the Starshed's crew were displeased with. The crew of the Starshed then tricked their counterparts into entering the shower to clean it, before sending them down the chute. They murder them. Russell Tardis Davis. I like Russell Lee Davis. The LGBT characters in RTD2 basically only ever just be there. There's truth to that. Spiral Scratch, the first Sixth Doctor regeneration story. Alright, I'll do that one. Alright, there we go. Now we should probably spin it again. Why don't we do that? Let's do that, yeah? We should do that. Don't you think we should do that? Don't you think we should do that? Let's do that. Oh god, it was the new norm as well! The best thing about that is it means that New Norm is staying on the wheel. Ain't the same as the old Norm. I hope in like 50 years time they have like there's a museum of fascism, right? And they have like they have all the Nazi stuff on there, and then next to that they just have the new fucking norm. The new norm indeed wasn't the same as the old norm. Why is one section of the wheel a different hue of red? Because Alan is ill. I don't know why, it shouldn't be doing that. Let's watch the second episode. I don't have Twitter anymore, I can't. And I'm not going to. Alan has an indigestion. We've overfed him. Alan has been infected with woke. Like a prize goose. I was hoping she'd be, I don't know, buy-in vegetarian at the least. Alright. Let's spin the wheel, I guess.
Yeah, baby.
Oh, God. Mavellans! Let's see what ends up happening when we search Mavellans. There's a category. We can go on to the category. Category, Mavellans. New Alan is not the same as the old Alan. Ruby by arc better be coming. You will get an offhand line. You will get an offhand line about her maybe flirting with a girl once. And that will be it. If you're lucky. Perhaps that was naive. Yes, it's totally possible in 8 episodes they need more runtime though. They don't though. I don't agree. I don't think they need more runtime. I just think that you can't do seasons of Doctor Who like you did in 2005. I don't think you can do that model of Doctor Who in 8 episodes. So make a model of episodes that does work. Other shows do it. What time it is. I don't know what time it is. I just know that they should do that. They should change the format of Doctor Who so that it suits the 8 episodes. If 8 episodes is what they get, instead of doing like an ersatz New Who season. It's fairy time. Oh no. Mavellan. Look up Mavellans. Monday, Sunday, or we riot. Although Ruby did have no interest in Bobby McGeever or what's his face. Are you talking about Ricky September? Are you talking about that? Do you remember? I don't know if you were around for this. I don't know if you saw this on Twitter. I saw a lot of people on Twitter when Dot and Bubble came out who had decided to headcanon that Ricky September was not racist. He was the one not racist person in Fine Time. Not him? Who are you talking about then? Who are you talking about? Oh, bear in mind, Russell did he did straighten out Kate Stewart, if you know what I mean, at the end of his season as well. So you have to also minus a point for that. Which is, I mean, you know, you also have to factor in them doing the same thing for Chris Chibnall doing the same thing for classic companions in Power of the Doctor as well. That's the real agenda. He was clearly intended to be less racist. I don't think he was. I just think he was more heroic. That doesn't... They're different lines. Kate Stewart would never be straight. Never! Never in a million fucking years would she. Truly, and just to make it worse, Bobby McGeever asked you out. Yeah, but I mean, a guy called Bobby McGeever, I don't know. I don't know. I don't imagine that was I don't think we can base orientation on that. Because Bobby McGeever sounds like a name of an unattractive character. And you can't be well, she didn't like the unattractive man, so she must be must not be heterosexual. Let me hope. I will let you hope. I'm just saying that the best that you could expect is an offhand line. I mean, the one really, really good episode of queer rep in RTD2, RTD fucking outsourced to another writer. So, I mean, that kind of says everything. Like this post if you go on a date with Bobby McGeever. Oh, God. The Mavellans were androids who warred with the Dalek Empire. Causal biological determinism or nominative determinism. I don't know what that fucking means. But that's just it, right? It's wish casting. Oh, are we doing some chaos magic here? Yeah, I will manifest Ruby being LGBT. Yeah, I will happily do that. I'll draw you a sigil and ruminate on it real quick. Yeah, I'll be happy to do that. I don't think it's going to make a lot of difference, but I'm happy to do it. Yeah, no, I think it's going to be toned down. I think you're going to see a really cowardly backpedaling from a lot. I think a lot of media outlets are going to disappoint us over the next few years. Personally. What's that? It's not necessarily unattractive because of the name. Yeah, but you have to remember who fucking came up with the name Bobby McGeever. It was Russell T Davis, Mr. I love to put meaningful names in things. Like, the guy who defended fucking dead naming a trans character because he thought that their dead name had a clever double meaning that he deserved praise for. Like, no, I guarantee you I'm right about this. I'm like firmly sure I'm right about this. Russell T Davis does do these things, sure. Yes, he does. Yes, he fucking does. And I'm tired of pretending he doesn't. So we bully RTD into gaying Ruby. Yes! Yes! This requires direct action. It's the only way to get it done. If you want results... What did Mao say? He said, change must come at the barrel of bullying RTD into gaying Ruby Sunday. It worked with Yaz. It fucking did. It fucking... Well, kind of. Yeah. Then a religious Phasmin 2.0. It's in character for RTD to have put meaning into the name of off-screen guy who asked Ruby out. Yeah, I know, it is. Well, this is the thing, is like RTD, he has a lot of writing traits in common with J.K. Rowling. Like, if he has a character that he wants you to think is unpleasant, he will name them like Evil McBad Guy. If he has a character that you want to think is like, if he has a character that he wants you to think is like unattractive, then he will name him like Pitstink McUggo. If he had... He literally did fat aliens equal bad, yeah. He probably had to restrain himself from calling the male leader of the Slovenes Roland Rotundo. He probably had to have his hand slapped. I'm fucking right. And do you notice how the problem in like, in fucking, in his old Who, right? You know the issue with Unit, right? The issue with Unit, where Unit were always like doing extrajudicial kidnappings and shit, and like basically acting like an even worse version of America during the War on Terror, right? Remember when Unit were doing that? And then all of a sudden, Kate Stewart like becomes head of Unit, and they're all fluffy-dovey and lovely. You know, like, the institutions aren't the problem. It's just that we need to have good people in charge of the institutions. Then they will become magical and nice. Oh my god, is this a video? No, seriously though, like, he has a lot of like writing issues in common with with J.K. Rowling. Kingsley Shacklebolt. And I am one of the people, I will never shut up about Mickey and Martha. I think that's dodgy as fuck, and every time I see it, I'm reminded of the episode of South Park where like a black girl comes to the school and Cartman is determined to set her up with Tolkien. God damn it. Good old JK, yeah. Didn't he try to push to have J.K. Rowling, like, included in the show? You're sending me something on Discord? Okay, send me something on Discord. I have to show it on screen. I'll see what I can do. By which I mean I will make it happen. Ruby and Yaz, top 10 ships. Oh, God. He wanted her to write? Oh, my God. I have Discord open now. You can send me it. DM that shit to me. We'll take a look. He wanted her to write. Oh my god. My favorite little thing that's like burned into my brain for some reason. My favorite little thing is Dave Chappelle. Dave Chappelle fucking, when he tried defending J.K. Rowling, on one of his Netflix specials. And you know the fact that transphobia is just misogyny, right? I remember when Dave Chappelle fucking tried defending J.K. Rowling and he couldn't fucking help himself. He slipped. Because he said, oh yeah, J.K. Rowling, she wrote the Harry Potter books all by herself. A woman wrote a book? Can you imagine? On her own? Like fucking doing the typing and everything? Oh my god. So yeah, those are the people that she's found company with now. And he's like the most left-wing person that defends her as well. So, oh my god, they're coming in here. Who's coming in here? Taking our jobs. You've said it. Oh god. What is this? What is this shit? Hang on, I'll grab it real quick. It's gonna take me a second, but I'll grab it real quick. One sec. What the fuck is this shit? Hang on. There we go. What is this? I can't read the text because the file is too tiny, so it just comes up as like super blurry shit. But yeah, would you mind explaining the shit you just sent to me, Xavier? Real quick? Would you mind just kind of elucidating us with some context, maybe? Because I have no idea what's going on. Plot twist, she used the ghostwriter. I don't think she did, man. I don't think she did. She has a very strong scent as a writer, shall we say. I don't know. I don't think she did. I think she did indeed write those books all by herself. It's a drawing of the J.K. Rowling playing herself in a Tenant special where her characters were coming to life. Has he always been a fucking hack? Has he always just not been very creative and we've all just kind of, like, memory hold it? Like, this is the thing. Is TardisWiki Wiki Roulette just Ryan slowly realizing that Russell T Davies ain't shit? J.K. Rowling and the Exile from Gallifrey by Russell T Davies. He used the illustration when he talks about the Scrap J.K. episode. I mean, like, I don't think he's, like, a good person. I haven't thought that for a long time, because he still goes out for drinks and shit with John Barrowman. He don't care. He don't give a fuck about any of that shit. They're his friends. So, yeah, you know. And I think he's very creepy about Russell Tovey. I will say that. I learned about that on this stream. You could see me learn about that live and be horrified. It involved an insect monster who'd latched onto Rowling's back. He recycled the image for turn left. He did write season 2 and season 3. His hits are some of the best of TV of the last century. I can't believe he willingly published those emails. Donna is just like J.K. Rowling. That is true. Donna is racist. RTD got cancelled for collaborating with J.K. Rowling. Oh god. So yeah, that's pretty depressing. All right, I'm gonna get rid of this now. Honesty is the best policy and respectable move from him. Yes, that is very true. It was respectable for him to be upfront and like forthright about that. We should spin the wheel again.
Yeah, baby.
Chris Griffin. Moffat doesn't have to worry about his showrunner emails being linked because it would ruin like 10 different careers. Oh dear. I've actually only heard of one feud on like the Moffat set. It seems like the Moffat set was like a pretty well run like machine, to be honest. It was one of the producers. It was Sue Virtue. I remember the story about him yelling at Sue Virtue. But other than that, I've not really heard anything. Erased! I don't know. I don't think there's anything that I've heard that's as bad as looking the other way on sex crimes. Personally. And if there is, I feel like this is your opportunity to tell me. This is your opportunity to ruin Stephen Moffat for me. So, Sue Virtue is... You're thinking of Carol Skinner? I am thinking of Carol Skinner, yes. She really was erased. No, for real though, like, what even happened there? No, from what I understand though. He also had a feud with Gaiman, but, you know, good. Yeah, fucking good. Yes. What did he feud with Gaiman about? I want to learn about gossip now. Give me tea about the showrunners. Rhode Island. I know, the only people I've ever heard being the subject of feuds are now Neil Gaiman, Caroline Skinner, and the transphobe dude, Gareth Roberts. Those are the only three I've heard about, and 2 out of 3 of those guys are like horrible people. So I'm willing to give him the benefit of the doubt. Let me put it this way: the BBC blamed season 6 being split on Moffat being busy with Sherlock. Oh fuck, sorry. But Sherlock. Moffat publicly denied this. The film draft of Stocker's Wife is 70% Moffat, and he got annoyed at Gaiman taking sole credit for it. He kind of purposely left Gaiman at sea with Nightmare and Silver. Oh, that's good. That's fucking good, man. You make me rewrite 70% of your shit script. I'll make it really good, and you'll get credit for writing the best episode of season 6. Yeah, I would want revenge too. Later, Gaiman tried to pitch to Series 9, but just came to them without an actual pitch, and kept Moffat and his production assistant busy for hours just randomly spitballing ideas without a plan. I know how that feels. That's all I'll say. And I am 100% on Moffat's side on this. 100% on Moffat's side on this one. Even if I didn't know that Gaiman was like a fucking sex abuser, like, I would still be on Moffat's side on this. Wait, Gaiman started doing hand puppets of himself trying to guilt Moffat into commissioning him anyway. One of his writers in season 5 or series 6 also take credit for an episode Moffat rewrote when he went to America and got money thrown at him. Plagiarism is bad, okay? Just a funny voice in front of Moffat during this serious meeting. Oh, the mean Mr. Showrunner won't commission my scripts. Does that qualify as plagiarism, Craig? Because if that qualifies as plagiarism, like having a script that you contributed a lot of writing to and then it being published without you being credited, Like, if that's the case, I am the victim of plagiarism. Huh, that's interesting. That's happened to me before. Let's see. I'm tittering away at this. Moffat was sort of systematically undermined by everyone around him. Sorry, I watched a 3-hour-long video about... Was it the H-Bomber guy one? Because it's really good, if it was that one. I've seen that one too, if it was that one. Just doing a funny voice in front of... Oh god, Neil Gaiman. Awful. Alright, yeah, no, I stand by my record that Stephen Moffat runs the tightest ship out of all the Doctor Who showrunners. I stand by my opinion of that. Really, really, really seems to be the case. Let's see here. Yeah, let's spin the wheel again. We haven't spun the wheel in a little bit.
Yeah, baby.
And I mean, I'm going to be offline in half an hour, so... Or less. We'll see. Dabbing! Looks like we're going to look up dabbing on the Tardis Wiki Roulette. Oh, I didn't read the Chris Griffin page because we were talking about Stephen Moffat and drama. Chris Griffin was the uncredited vision mixer on the Doctor Who television story, The Seeds of Death. Fucking well done. Well done. Missy once dabbed aboard a Mondasian colony ship. Dab terms, a piece of shorthand lingo used on the wiki, became very funny for a handful of years, according to Tetranon Hepta Oct. Koloff did not understand why. I don't get that, and it's okay that I don't get that. I think I'm probably better off for not getting that. Alright. Let's go on to another one. Why don't we do that? Yes, why don't we do that? Indeed. Spin the wheel again.
Yeah, baby.
Dab terms means disambiguation terms. Okay. Loser! Hand gesture. That's good. Alright. Not a pay. Oh no, it's not a pay. Here we go. Loser was a hand gesture formed by creating a shape resembling the letter L with one's thumb and index finger and moving the hand to one's forehead like this. Clyde Langer performed the hand gesture and mouthed the word loser when describing Grouni Chandra to Harry Salisbury in an attempt to trick him into revealing her whereabouts. Sarah Jane Smith did not know what the hand gesture meant. According to one account, Clyde Langer told Commander Karg upon hearing that he was the sole survivor of the Tempest Star and Battlefleet's forces, remarking that he had already been defeated and holding the hand gesture to him. According to another, he instead pointed at Karg. In a nightmare induced by the Nightmare Man, Luke Smith saw Clyde Rani and Sarah Jane Smith perform the hand gesture to taunt him. What the fuck, Russell? Clyde Langer performed the hand gesture through the rear window of Sarah Jane Smith's Nissan Figaro and missed the Trent when the latter's vehicle broke down due to interference from Sarah Jane's sonic lipstick. Rani made the gesture to Clyde Langer at the Museum of Culture after Clyde got a splinter from Heto Cumtech. What? What was he called? Heto Cumtech? And they made little kids say that? My god. Sarah Jane Adventures is wild. Alright, I'm gonna spin the wheel again. Click image for Sarah Jane Smith doing the loser hat. Alright, alright. Alright. There you go. There you go. Happy now? Oh, I hope you're happy now. Hetero cum. Glorious image, thank you. You're really welcome. Geocomtex versus Hetocomtech. Who would win? New thumbnail image. I love that Craig the Panda just wrote no, no, no. It's fucking perfect. All right, let's spin the wheel again. Let's Doctor come. Oh no, I've started something now.
Yeah, baby.
Oh dear. Bloody Mary. Sweet. Remove. We'll look up Bloody Mary on there. I believe you're thinking of Dr. Hooch. I don't think I am. Oh, not Bloody Mary again. A Bloody Mary was a drank. In a bar, Heathcliff Bower used the celery from the doctor's lapel to stir his Bloody Mary. In 1968, it was on the menu of the Oliver's Twin in Barnes Common. Jamie McCrimmon thought it was a tribal sacrifice. Oh dear. Say it 3 times. Fuck you. How about that? You say it 3 times. Astonished who's never done anything with the actual urban legend. That is true. I'm kind of shocked as well. Anyway. Spin the wheel again.
Yeah, baby.
Right. The Sontarans. I would like to point out that the word Bloody Mary does show up 3 times on the article for Bloody Mary. There's a few things I'm surprised who hasn't touched. Alright, let's look up the Sontarans. I found something funny. The Three Little Sontarans was a bedtime story which the 11th Doctor claimed to have enjoyed in his childhood. There we go. The first Sontarans. Ooh. Oh no! It's Grobert's Law? Why is this Grobert's Law? I don't see his name anywhere on here. No, you got confused. Okay, good. Alright. The First Sontarans was the 6th story released in the 3rd series of the Lost Stories, produced by Big Finish Productions. It was adapted by Andrew Smith from his original script and featured Colin Baker as the 6th Doctor and Nicola Bryant as Perry Brown. After finding a strange signalling device on the moon, the Doctor and Perry travel to the depths of the English countryside to track down the source of its transmissions. But they're not the first aliens to arrive on the scene. Old enemies of the Doctor are drawing their battle lines in the forest, and the local humans will be lucky to escape the conflagration unscathed. For hidden within the village is a deadly secret, a secret that could destroy the entire Sontaran race and reveal the deadly mystery of their creation. Wow, I'm not going to read anymore because you should get that story. Big Finish. I thought Three Little Sontarans was from one of the Craig stories, but it's actually from Mark Gatiss' Night Terrors. Similar vibes though. Whoever suggested this doesn't know how the wiki's titles things. I know. I know. Casual. Let's spin the wheel again.
Yeah, baby.
The alien language from the Lost Dimension. Oakley dokley. Alien language, the Lost Dimension. The 11th Doctor spoke an alien language while fixing the TARDIS translation matrix. When Alice Obi-Fune didn't understand him, he repeated, "We'll have the translation matrix fixed in a jiffy." The alien text is written in the lowercase version of the font gobbledygook. The text actually reads, "A stream of unintelligible dingbats, an alien language." That's cool. That's really interesting. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Question mark. Let's spin another one. That's pretty interesting, though. I do like the implications of that, because you don't think about the fact that the Doctor is never really speaking English. He's always speaking his weird alien language. Okay, let's one here, yeah. 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 Scrooge! Our finest gifts we bring. So let's take a look at this one. We did this one. Alright, we'll do another one then. We'll spin it again. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, baby.
Halloween apocalypse! Ah! Let's take a look at this one. Ah! Perfect. You'll be very glad. No, it's okay. It's okay. No, you won't, because I found something fucking amazing, and we're going to read that instead. We're not spinning the wheel again yet, okay? We're not doing it. We're not doing it. You'll see why. You'll see why. Oh, fucking calm down. There we go. There we go. I know. Alan worked at the Museum of Liverpool in 2021. After discovering that Dan Lewis was taking visitors around the museum in an unofficial capacity, Alan threatened to Diane that he would have him banned permanently. Diane informed Alan of this as she escorted him out of the museum on 31st of October 2021. Hang on. Alan, did you kick Dan out of that threaten to kick Dan out of that museum permanently, thus kicking off the plot of Doctor Who Flux?
Yeah, baby.
You bastard! Where a round circular object can hold a job and no one even brings up their lack of limbs. That is the dream that we all strive for in this world. That's equal opportunity, babes! Alan caused the Great Depression. The Great Depression was a worldwide economic downturn in the 1930s. The Depression resulted from the Wall Street crash in the United States of America. In October 1929, towards the start of Herbert Hoover's presidency, The stock market suffered its worst crash in history, paving the way for the Depression. It lasted roughly 10 years, ending at the onset of the Second World War. Jesus Christ. The 10th Doctor and Martha Jones travelled to New York City during the Great Depression, witnessing the poverty it generated when they visited a Hooverville in Central Park. The crash and the depression were felt in the United Kingdom, leading the 1930s to be remembered as a period of gloom. However, the British also enjoyed numerous positive aspects to counterbalance the bad. Like fucking what? Hey, you might be experiencing financial turmoil, but at least the food's shit. At least you have terrible healthcare. Hey, at least the welfare state doesn't exist yet. You know, that's something. Jesus Christ. Yeah, we should spin the wheel again.
Yeah, baby.
Alan thinks so. Holy macaroni. Alright, let's look up holy macaroni on the wheel of names. I mean the TardisWiki Wiki roulette. I mean the TardisWiki Wiki. Yes. There's no page. There's no page. No, there's not a page. There is no page. Which means I'm going to have to spin the wheel again.
Yeah, baby.
Whoa, land on that one. Land on that one. The Who. Bye. The Whom. The Who was a major music group that, according to the Fifth Doctor, got together in 1964. He mistook Nissa's The Who in response to being told about the common men as a reference to the band. The 11th Doctor told Jason Venezia that he once had breakfast with The Who, but could not finish his food because it was thrown out of the window. Huh. So, was that written before or after we found out that Pete Townsend is a pedophile? Just asking. Just asking. I'm sure you guys can come up with the answer to that. Let's find out. Pretty sure that's after. Whoops! A short shooting star skip starring Bob Mortimer, Matt Lucas, Vic Reeves and Mark Lamar as the first 4 Doctors was made, called The Doctor Who. The band was called The Who. You do have mac and cheese. I'm glad that you have mac and cheese. Can I have some mac and cheese? I love mac and cheese. Alan loves mac and cheese as well. Alright, we'll look up the Gia Kelly one. And then we are going to wrap up the day. Gia Kelly. I will be, not to be confused with macra cheese. So, like, macra cheese, do you, like, milk that? Do macra have udders? How does that work? Explain to me how that works. In detail, please. Do they have, like, crab tits? Do they have, like, crab titties? Is that how it works? Do they have, like, crab titties that you milk? Crab titties? Macra! Oh, God. I'm not even reading that. That's horrible. Controller Gia Kelly was manager of the team at Earth Control in London. After Clara Oswald jumped into the Doctor's time stream to stop the Great Intelligence erasing him, Kelly was replaced by a splinter of Clara. Oh no! When the team app malfunctioned, Kelly travelled with Julia Radner to meet Daniel Eldred. They tried to persuade him to build a rocket so they could send technicians to the moon to repair the team app. With the help of the Second Doctor, Zoe Herriot and Jamie McCrimmon. Fun fact, the Second Doctor, Zoe Herriot and Jamie McCrimmon, they're all Clara variants as well. Especially the Second Doctor, but especially Jamie McCrimmon. The rocket was built and launched. Kelly lost radio contact with the rocket shortly after. The TMAT to London became operational again, and Kelly used it to travel with to the moon with a team of technicians. They were unaware that Slar and his Ice Warriors had invaded the base. Fewsham, a prisoner of the Ice Warriors, told Kelly the accident was the fault of Harry Osgood, the former technician who had gone mad. This gets like better and better, man. Click on Coleman. Where other actors, Jenna Coleman. What the fuck? I saw it. Oh dear. Hang on. Look at that. Look at that fucking mess. Oh god. I did it. You got to see it. Canon. Oh god. So who did what, right? That is a good question. Which one of them married Eldred? Despite the disaster caused by the Ice Warriors' sabotage, Kelly still saw no need to rely on any form of transport other than T-Mat. He could, according in a guide written by the 11th Doctor about the moon, he considered Controller Gia Kelly to be the best dressed woman on the moon. He liked her combination of a ponytail and a catsuit, right in that he would also wear a catsuit if he ever had a ponytail, as he considered them to be cool. That is weird. I don't know why, but that feels a bit creepy to me. It's very strange. Ryan, read the quote I made. What kind of sticky white stuff that macra made? There you go. There you go. Alright, we are wrapping up the stream now. The TardisWiki Wiki Roulette stream. We are drawing to a close. However, if you would like to continue hanging out with me today, I will be live in... Let me just check real quickly, because I have it written on here. 1 hour and 36 minutes. In 1 hour and 36 minutes, I will be live on Twitch, where you can join me, and we will be playing some Baldur's Gate. And if not, make sure to like and subscribe to Something Blue Audio. And I will see you all on Thursday. Macra is not real. Oh, that's good. That's good. That's good. Anyway, yeah, I'll catch you all later. And in the meantime, be good to one another and be good to yourselves. Bye.